I don't give a who you are. Get on your knees.
Hey, I'm a cop.
In a world where law enforcement officers are expected to be strong defenders of justice and sobriety, have you ever wondered what transpires when one of them are caught drunk while on duty?
I'll offer this FST right now. What's your point? Cops, I'm also.
What happens to them when they break the law they're supposed to enforce? Do they face any consequences at all? Here are 4 cases where cops who've pledged to protect and serve are caught drunk while on duty. In December 2017, it was a routine night for the police officers on duty in East Cleveland, Ohio, when they received a call about a suspicious vehicle parked on the side of the road. Little did they know, they were about to face a situation that would challenge their professionalism and honesty. Inside the vehicle, they discovered an intoxicated East Cleveland detective named Joseph March. He was slumped in his seat, and to their shock, he had a loaded weapon with him. And guess what? They literally had to break 2 windows of the vehicle to reach him and take him into custody.
He's breathing. He said he's breathing. I don't know. He's breathing. See if the door's unlocked. All right, I can't tell if it's in gear or not. All right. Police! Open the window. Open the window. Sir, open the window. Open the window. Stop. Stop! Stop! I can't reach. Stop now! Richard.
No!
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 No! No!
Put your
Police
hands
department,
up.
stop!
Put your hands up right now. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up.
Little did they know, the individual within the vehicle was one of their own, a fellow police officer. As the officers continued tapping on the window, March, starting the engine, tried to flee the scene, potentially placing the cops in a difficult situation. The officers knew they had to take action to ensure everyone's safety, so they decided to arrest the drunk driver.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Come out.
Get out of the car, I'm gonna tase you. Do you have any weapons on you, sir?
I couldn't get into that window for nothing. I couldn't. It would not break.
Who do you work for? Who do you work for? All right, you're under arrest for operating a vehicle under the influence. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can really be against the court of law. You have the right to have an attorney present with you during any questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you at no cost by the court. You have the right at any time to stop making any statements and stop answering any questions. You understand your rights, sir? No.
As the situation got worse, they requested backup. More officers arrived, and they decided to take March to the police station for further testing to check the alcohol consumption level. However, things didn't go as planned.
It's a plastic.
Plastic what?
Plastic gun. Like a blue gun, but it's brown. This is Officer Harris, Brettenall Police Department. Do you guys have a Joseph Marche that works for you? Alright, we just arrested him for OVI in one of your cars, I believe.
While searching, they discovered March's loaded service weapon in the car, serving as a stark reminder of the potential risk his intoxication could cause. As a member of the SWAT team, the gravity of his responsibility and the trust invested in him made the situation even more troubling.
Have a seat for me, sir. My name's Officer Trusso. You can call me Vince, okay? I'm OIC tonight. Alright? I'm gonna uncuff you. Joe.
You kidding me?
Listen to me, man. Okay? I want you to stand up and I'm gonna uncuff you, okay? I'm gonna tell you everything that's happening. You know what's going on right now.
No, I don't.
Alright.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Alright, just relax. You know you're passed out at the wheel?
What's that?
You were passed out at the wheel.
No.
Yeah, you were.
No, I didn't know that.
Alright, have a seat, please. My partners had they came and knocked on the door a whole bunch of times. You went to put it in drive. Wait a minute, the plate wasn't coming back to anything.
No,
hold on, I know. I know.
You see.
We know that now. They had to, listen, they had to bust the windows out and everything.
They bust the windows out in the car?
Relax. Let me explain everything. Hold on. Chill. Okay? Alright, here's what's happening right now. You're being arrested for the OVI. You put my partners in a bad position. Okay?
Bro, I shouldn't be arrested for anything.
Listen. Well, you put them in a position. Then you start resisting.
I didn't resist anything.
Okay, listen.
I didn't resist
Alright,
anything.
well, this is what we're doing. We're having some of your teammates are coming to pick the car up and everything. Joe.
Okay.
Listen,
Right.
with due respect, sir. Listen to me. I'm going to give you respect.
Right.
You sit down.
Listen.
Sit down. Sit down.
Listen.
Sit down, Joe.
Hey,
Joe,
how about
sit
that?
down. I know.
How about that?
Sit down. I understand that. Right. I can't drive around drunk and have my weapon on me. We shouldn't be able to do that, sir. On top of it, you have all your turnout gear, your kit in the back. Then your MP7 in the back.
I do.
I'm not trying, no disrespect at all, alright?
Get it.
You were passed out on my side street.
Right.
Alright? Listen, we got some of your teammates are coming down to pick up your vehicle. We're going to process you, and then they're going to come here and pick you up. I need to ask you, is that your service weapon, or is that an off-duty?
No, it's my service weapon.
I hate to do this to you. I really do.
I'm not doing anything. I'm not
but
doing
you put my teammates in a bad position. And I
How do
get
I
it.
put your guys in a bad position?
Joe, you were passed out on the side of the street, sir.
Okay.
My partner had to freaking knock on the window several times. You put it in park and went to drive away. And I know for a fact the way you're handling yourself right now, if this was EC and someone did that to you, you'd be doing the same fucking thing, sir.
But I would not jam up one of your guys. You're jamming me up.
I'm not jamming you up.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
processing you.
No.
You put my guys in a bad position. You did.
Oh, man.
You did.
Here, we can see a tense standoff between Joseph March and Officer Vince. March is showing resistance to cooperate and is not accepting his mistake. They engaged in a back-and-forth conversation where March is defiant and uncooperative. The situation is escalating as they attempt to resolve it and process March for the offense.
You're not doing any of this?
No.
Alright, I gotta read you the form anyway, so just hold that. You run the receipt for me. I got you.
You fucking kidding me?
Nothing I can do about it. I gotta do my job,
Let
man.
me tell you something. I'll tell you what. Come on the other side of the bridge. I'll do my job.
We're on the same team. I gotta look out for my teammates. Alright, you're now under arrest for operating vehicle, for under the influence of alcohol, drug, combination of them, operating vehicle under the influence of illicit controlled substance or illicit metabolite of controlled substance, or having physical control of a vehicle while under the influence. Your driving privileges will be suspended immediately, and you'll have to pay a fee to have the driving privileges reinstated.
Bro,
if you have a commercial
SWAT operator. I run SWAT.
You have a commercial driver's license if you have prior conviction of OVI, OVAC, operating a vehicle while under the influence of illicit controlled substance or illicit metabolite of controlled substance. Under state and municipal law within the preceding 20 years, you are now under arrest for state OVI, and you will face increased penalties if subsequently are convicted of state OVI. If you have any previously pled guilty or been convicted of 2 or more OVIs, OVACs, or equivalent offenses in the previous 10 years, or pled guilty or been convicted of 4 or more OVIs, OVACs, or equivalent offenses in the previous 20 years, or pled guilty or been convicted of a felony or any of the above violations, you refuse to submit to a chemical test recorded by law and authorize use of whatever reasonable means necessary to ensure this to submit to a chemical test. Take a chemical test required by law and are found to be at or over the appropriate amount of alcohol, a controlled substance or metabolite, controlled substance in your whole blood serum, plasma, breath, or urine set by law. Your hot driving privileges will be suspended immediately. You will have to pay a fee to have driving privileges reinstated. Take a chemical test. If you take a chemical test, you might have an independent chemical test taken at your own expense. Joe, I'm on your side, sir. I understand that.
No, you're
okay?
not. No, you're not.
I don't want to do this, but we have to do our jobs, and I got to protect my teammates, okay?
I get it.
You refuse to take the test?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. You know how it is.
I do.
The officer explains to March the legal consequences of refusing to take a chemical test for alcohol, the potential penalties. However, March remains firm in his decision not to take the test, believing that he knows how things work and refusing to comply with the officer's requests. He had been using prescription medication for shoulder injuries, which, when combined with alcohol, had unintended effects. In the end, March was convicted of operating a vehicle while intoxicated, OVI, in a Bratenahl court. He faced a 30-day unpaid suspension and had his driver's license temporarily revoked. Much like the now infamous March incident, there's another case where an officer showed the next level of audacity. It all unfolded at approximately 2:17 a.m. on September 12, 2021, when Officer Hatton was conducting a routine patrol on US 165 near LA 847. He came across a sedan parked on the shoulder of the road with a man, later identified as Jody O'Beir, standing outside the vehicle. Officer Hatton approached the scene with the intention of investigating and possibly offering assistance. As he got closer, he couldn't believe his eyes. It was none other than Jody O'Beir, the chief of police of Allah, standing at the rear of the vehicle and urinating. He asked O'Beir, "Are you really urinating?" O'Beir simply replied, "Yep." Can you imagine this level of audacity?
Jody, how much you have to drink?
One beer. No, it's not true. One ginger ale and Jameson.
One ginger ale and Jameson?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, that was at the Pink Bar Inn.
On a scale of 1 to 10, where do you think you're at right now compared?
Man, I've 16-hour shift today.
No. Just where you at on impairment, you think? I'm trying to get an idea.
I mean, again, about one ginger ale and Jameson, so that's about all. 3. I mean, did you get a call on me a while ago?
No. We just pulled over to check on a vehicle, and I mean,
I pulled over and I had to pee so f***ing bad because we dropped her friend off at the Circle K in Monroe, and I had to pee so f***ing bad. And I pulled over and y'all pulled up, and I was peeing and I saw the lesson for it. And you said, "Jody," and I'm like, "Yeah." So f***ing bad.
if I offered SFST right now, how would you perform?
Cops, somebody said, "No." We've all been trained that way. You don't do FF17. We all knew that.
Would you provide a breath sample?
We've all been trained to say no. All of us here, all 4 of y'all, like, you know that. Like, you won the academy before me and Matt won the academy after me. You say no.
Jody, you know you put us all in a real bad spot right now, right?
I mean, pulling over and peeing. Like, it is what it is. Like, I'll do it, but I'm gonna say no, and I mean, I'll hire a lawyer, but I mean, I know, but we've all been trained that way. I'm saying no, I'm not gonna provide any of that, and you hire a lawyer, and it's gonna say you're guilty.
Jody, here's the deal.
The officer asked Jody about his alcohol consumption and the possibility of field sobriety tests. One noteworthy aspect of this situation is Jody's firm refusal to undergo standardized field sobriety tests, SFSTs, citing their training as a reason for his decision. Jody's response reveals an intriguing aspect of law enforcement. Numerous officers, like March, are reluctant to take these tests because they believe it's the standard procedure and this is what they're supposed to do.
You're standing on the side of the highway peeing. Okay, urinating. Alright. The odor of alcohol that's coming off of you, man, is extreme. The car reeks of alcohol.
I mean, yeah, we just had 3 people in that car that I just dropped off. Well, 2 of them I dropped off in Monroe at Circle K with 2 Monroe being behind me.
Spin around for me, Joe.
Yes, sir.
You can put me in your bag, please.
Yes, sir. I literally just dropped off her 2 friends that had been drinking literally all day. Like, you can call Monroe PD. They were at Circle K in Monroe, arresting people, and I was standing there talking to them
All of them were drunk, and I was like, look, we're driving home. I had one ginger ale with Jameson, and we got there at 9 o'clock. We started at 11, and we left 25-30 minutes ago, and I literally did not want to stop damn PS Circle K because we dropped them off there, and I gotta pee. And I knew, well, not right here, not this one. I don't like this one because the next one up, that was Terrell,
Rocky or the river service.
yeah, Terrell River Service. I guess that's what it is. I was like, I can make it there, and we got over the bridge. We had a pee. And she fell asleep. I pulled over right here, and I got out, and I was like, yes. Right. And I peed right here. Like, that's it. I mean, I talked to him the whole time until her brother showed up.
Despite Jody's explanation that he was only dropping off friends who had been drinking, the officer, emphasizing with the challenges of their law enforcement duties, proceeds to handcuff Jody due to the strong alcohol odor detected.
He's going to give you an opportunity to submit a breath sample if you want to.
Yeah.
If you're good and all you have is your drink, you're going to be healthy.
Come on,
if
dude. None of us.
If you're under the limit, we're going to bring you right back here.
That's not true. But you know, you legally can't.
Absolutely. If you're under arrest for suspicion of DWI, and you submit a breath sample below the legal limit.
Well, you legally can't drop someone off to their vehicle that's had at least one alcohol beverage. You can't do that.
The sale's going to bring you back to your vehicle to drive.
But you can't drop them off that vehicle.
She's calling a ride, right?
But she's had more to drink than I.
But she's calling a ride is what I'm saying. If someone comes to pick her up and you submit a breath sample that's below the legal limit, you're not over the legal limit, we're not going to arrest you for DWI. We'll bring you back here to ride with whoever you contact.
Yeah, you wouldn't do that.
I'm not going to allow you to drive. That's what I'm saying. I'm not
I know.
Under the legal limit of alcohol.
But
I'm not going to book you under a DWI if you submit a breath sample less than 20 liters.
Yeah, but I know. I would not put you up. That's still a really gray area.
Like I said, I mean, it's up to you, 100%.
I understand. That's still a really gray area.
Let's walk back here real quick to his unit before any cars come. I don't want to get run over. Me and Matt almost got hit just a second ago. Good?
To the Tahoe or the truck?
No, the car in the back.
Oh, yeah, okay.
The officer gave Jody the opportunity to take a breathalyzer test, suggesting that if he's below the legal limit, he'll be allowed to go. However, the discussion revolves around Jody's actions and the possibility of avoiding a DWI charge, which is very evident. Jody's reluctance to take the test is most likely influenced by his awareness that he had consumed more than just one drink.
He's got some really bright lights on this unit. It's a little one.
Yeah.
Jody O'Beir was arrested and subsequently booked on charges of driving under the influence, DUI, based on suspicion of operating a vehicle while intoxicated. In contrast to Jody's confrontational behavior, there's another case where an officer was found severely intoxicated while on the road, yet their response was quite different. In October 2022, a diligent police officer was conducting her routine patrol duty late at night. She spotted a strange car parked by the side of the road. As she approached the vehicle, her professional instincts kicked in, and she could sense that there's something wrong. The car's engine was still running, and the driver was slumped over, unconscious. To her surprise, upon closer inspection, she discovered that the individual in the driver's seat was none other than Orange County Deputy John Guzman.
Sir, are you okay? Hello? Hello, sir? We might have a signal one over here. Sir, is your foot on the brake there? Hey, sir. Are you okay? Excuse me, sir. Are you okay? You need to turn the vehicle off, okay? Let's turn the vehicle off, sir. Huh? Yeah, I'm trying to turn the freaking car off. There, can you just hold him back so I can put him...
Alright, do me a favor, step out.
One thing is clear, Deputy John Guzman was not only unconscious, but also clearly under the influence of alcohol. This situation presented a significant risk and required immediate action. John's one foot was still on the brake. The on-duty police officers promptly turned off the vehicle's engine to ensure everyone's safety. Afterward, they asked John to step out of the car. One important detail to note is that up until this point, the on-duty officers had no knowledge of John's official designation or that he belonged to a sheriff's office.
He was like, oh, careful. All right.
Have a seat over there.
Step over here, sir. Come and take a seat.
Have a seat.
What's going on, sir? Are you okay?
I'm not okay.
You're not okay?
No.
When I saw you, you were outside of the vehicle, in the car.
Yeah.
The car's still in drive.
Right.
What's going on tonight? You had loads to drink?
Huh?
Have you had something to drink tonight?
No, I'm just waiting. I'm just trying to get home.
You're trying to go home?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have your license on you?
Huh?
Is your license in the vehicle?
No, it's in my wallet.
Okay. You said it's in his wallet.
Where you coming from? Huh? Where you coming from?
What's your name?
John.
John what?
Guzman.
John Guzman. Where are you coming from tonight?
Friend's house.
A friend's house? Okay.
I live right down the street.
Okay.
Where's your driver's license at, sir? In the car. It's in the car. I don't know where it is.
It's fine. Just keep your hands out your pockets for me, okay? Where are you coming from?
I was at a friend's house.
You were at a friend's house doing what?
Yeah. Huh?
What were you doing?
I was hanging out with a friend.
You were hanging out with your friend.
Yeah.
Okay, you realize when I saw you, you were passed out, head out of the window, throw up next to you on the ground.
That's all.
You passed out. While driving? Okay. Get your hands out of your pockets, please. Thank you. Just go ahead and take a seat for now. You work for the sheriff's office? How long you worked over there for?
3 years.
The situation intensifies when she finds out that the intoxicated person she's dealing with is a deputy officer from the sheriff's office. They tried to engage in a conversation with the heavily intoxicated and disoriented John. Officers also noted that Guzman had vomit on his shirt and pants, and he fumbled in his pockets when he tried to find his wallet. It becomes increasingly evident that John has consumed a significant amount of alcohol. The next step on the horizon is undoubtedly the field sobriety test.
If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, won't be appointed to represent you at county expense before any questioning if you wish. If you give your rights to remain silent and later wish to stop answering questions, no further questions will be asked. Do you understand your rights as I explain them to you?
Yes.
Having a right to mind, do you wish to talk to me now?
No.
Okay. Look, based on my training and experience, we're passed out behind the wheel in physical control of that vehicle. Throw up outside of the car. There's a profound odor of alcohol coming from your body. Okay? And your bloodshot watery eyes on top of that. I'm going to afford you this time to complete a series of field sobriety exercises. Is that something you wish to do? No? Okay. Do me a favor, go ahead and stand up for me. Turn around. Hands on the back. For a period of 1 year for the first refusal, and a period of 18 months if it is previously suspended for refusal to submit to a test of your breath, urine, or blood. Furthermore, if you refuse to submit to this chemical test of your breath and your driving privilege has been previously suspended for a prior Sorry, are you paying attention?
Yeah.
Okay. For a prior refusal to submit to a lawful test of your breath, urine, or blood, you commit a misdemeanor in addition to any other penalties. Refusal to submit to any chemical test of your breath upon the request of a law enforcement officer shall be admissible into court in any criminal proceeding. Okay?
Yeah.
Are you going to submit to a test? No?
Confronted with Deputy John, who was potentially under the influence, the officer found themselves facing a challenging decision. They asked John if he would consent to a field sobriety test, a critical procedure designed to determine if someone is impaired while driving. Without hesitation, John declined the test. Prioritizing safety, the officers also made the decision to conduct a thorough search of the car, looking for any weapons or potential hazards. This procedure highlights the importance of ensuring that no harm is imminent and that the situation is under control.
I just need to know for our civic, if you have any weapons or anything in the car, so to make sure.
Okay.
29-year-old Orange County Deputy John Guzman has been charged with DUI. Following the DUI incident, authorities have reported that Guzman was initially suspended from his duties. If you believe these cases are the most shocking examples of officers being intoxicated on duty, get ready for the one where the officer knew no limits. This case surpasses them all. In March 2019, near Buckley Air Force Base in Aurora, Colorado, an alarming incident unfolded when an Aurora police officer, identified as Officer Nate Meyer, was discovered in an intoxicated and unresponsive state behind the wheel of an unmarked patrol car while on duty. This unsettling discovery occurred on East Mississippi Avenue and was promptly reported to 911 by concerned individuals.
There's some keepers. Let me see. We got another keeper right here. Pull him forward so I can get the keeper. Oh, you're trying to get that? Is there a keeper back on his belt? Okay, he's good. I got his belt. Where's this duty arm? We got it. Okay, we got a bus coming. I can't feel anything. I got him. It's all off. We're ready to move.
Upon the arrival of law enforcement at the scene, they were taken aback by the startling sight of the car's engine still running, the vehicle in gear, Officer Meyer's foot on the brake, and his presence in full uniform with his service weapon. First responders were unable to wake him and were forced to break out a window to get him out of the vehicle. Meyer later confessed that during his shift, he had returned home and consumed vodka directly from a bottle. Despite the internal affairs investigation concluding that Meyer had breached 4 police policies, which included neglect of duty and alcohol impairment, he was not subjected to charges of DUI or any other criminal offenses.